Hello and welcome to my latest video. So you want to know cancer. Did I beat it? Did I win my battle against cancer? Did I fight the good fight? Did I get cancer in a dark alley and kick 7 levels of shit out of him? Did I get him behind the bike sheds after school and have a decent scrap? And did I thrash cancer? First thing I want to say is, can we get away from this idea of fighting cancer, of battling cancer? It just makes me so fucking sick of it. My father died of cancer, and is that because he didn't fight hard enough? No, of course it isn't. It's because you're not in a battle with cancer. It's just absolute nonsense. If cancer was vanquished, if I no longer have cancer, it's not down to me. I didn't do anything. It's down to the radiotherapy, and it's down to the radiographers who were wonderful, and it's down to the medicine that I was taking and continue to take. So have I still got cancer? Well, I don't actually know yet. What I do know is that I've finished 20 sessions of radiotherapy every day except bank holidays and weekends, and my last one was on Thursday. So I am done with the radiotherapy. I am done with that process that I described last time, the enema, the having a shit, the needing to have a full bladder, the lying on the table, the pulling up your gown and showing off your bits, which they cover with a little bit of kitchen roll or toilet paper, depending on the situation. I'm done with that. I've finished. I don't know yet whether cancer is gone. I won't know that until I have another PSA test to check my PSA levels. And hopefully cancer is gone. And that leads to a strange feeling in a way, because 6 months ago, I had cancer. I was a man with cancer. I was one of those people that you see, and you look at them on the train and you think 1 in 3 people have got cancer. Is it you? Is it you? Is it me? Is it you? Is it you? Is it me? I was me. I was one of the ones who had cancer, and now I might well be one of the ones who don't have cancer. And what I want to say to you, and I do want to caveat this, first of all, by saying what I'm telling you is entirely based on my experience. If you've just been diagnosed with prostate cancer, if you're about to start treatment, if you're worried about things, if you're not worried about things, all I can say is your situation may be better than mine, your situation may be the same as mine, your situation may be worse than mine. I have no knowledge whatsoever. All I can tell you is what my situation was. And the thing about the radiotherapy, as I think I explained in my last video, you get into a routine. You go up to hospital, Guy's Hospital in London, in my case. You go in the toilet, you do your enema, you drink some water, you have a full bladder, you get on the table, the beam does its work, and there you are, you go home. And have I had any side effects? Well, I've had a few. I mean, my arse has been a bit jumpy. I mean, the wheeze have been a bit... No, I mean, they haven't been great, but they've been all right. I mean, it's been... Has it been a doddle? Wait, it has been a doddle in a lot of ways. A few months ago, I had really bad diarrhea. Nothing to do with the cancer, nothing to do with any treatment I was taking. Maybe I'd eaten something dodgy. And I had really, really bad diarrhea. And I actually went to the toilet and shat 30 times during the night. Can you imagine that? 30 times. And when I came out after about 22, whatever it was, there was a little fellow there sitting on a 3-legged stool. He kind of thinning hair and this kind of Guinness bottle of glasses, rather sad eyes that you could see behind them. And he had a clipboard and had a pen in his hand. And I came out, it was about 3 a.m. I'd done a shit. I said, "Who the fuck are you, mate?" And he said, "Guinness Book of Records." He said, I'm here, you're on for a record, so I've got to check. And I was like, "What do you mean you've got to check? We've got to check." He said, "Well, you go back to bed. I'll just have a look in the toilet, see if you've done anything." I said, "I flushed the toilet. How are you going to know?" He said, "We have our ways." He said, when you're a Guinness Book of Records checker, you learn all kinds of ways. Anyway, so there I am. I'm in the current book. It's not published until Christmas. I think it'd be a nice stocking filler if you want to look through it. See there, Julian Hutchings, 32 times. Was it 32 or was it 30? You'll have to check in the book. But anyway, the point about that shitty story is that the way I felt then was a million times worse than I have felt during the 20 days of radiotherapy to, let's hope, cure my cancer. So if you're worried about radiotherapy, don't worry about it. It's nothing. It's a piece of piss. Absolute piece of piss. Okay, you go, it's done, and it's dusted. Reminder, please, this is my situation. Now, they say, the side effects will go on for a couple of weeks. You might have some diarrhea, your piss is a bit messed up, you feel a bit tired. I mean, tired, yes and no. I don't feel particularly physically tired. I do feel a bit physically tired. I feel lacking in some motivation, and I think that's the element of tiredness that's kind of struck me. I mean, I was supposed to go out on my bike today, and I just didn't feel like going. Not because of the side effects. I lacked the motivation. Anyway, a couple of mates persuaded me, and we went out for a very short bimble for other reasons. But I could have carried on, but I didn't. So again, I suppose I want to say cancer. What's the fuss? I mean, is that fair? I don't want to downplay it for so many people, but prostate cancer is, in the great scheme of cancers, a pretty mild one in the way in which I got it. You may get prostate cancer, it may be much worse. And of course, I may find when I do that PSA test in a few weeks' time or a month's time or whatever it is, it may well be, that the cancer isn't gone. It may well be that the cancer is still there. It may well be that the cancer has got worse. I don't think so. I have no reason to think that. No, I'm not worried about that possibility. I mean, if it happens, it happens. I've kind of, the attitude I've tried to adopt, this is it's a stoicism, I suppose. That the slings and arrows of life's misfortunes. You have to deal with them. And if you get cancer, and a lot of people do get cancer, be like Jules. I had cancer. No, I don't have cancer. The big C didn't play that much bigger part in my life. I don't think. I didn't go on about it. I joked about it. Yeah, I didn't go on about it. Anyway, the big C was in my life, and now, hopefully, the big C is out of my life. So if you are somebody who has cancer and cancer is not leaving you in the way that I hope it's left me, then you have my endless support and sympathy and sending love, as they say, sending love out into the ether. Because life is maybe not so great for you. But for a lot of people who have cancer and now hopefully no longer have cancer, it was a blip. It was a minor blip. It was a little pimple. Sometimes you get a little spot. I don't mean a pimple. I don't mean a boil. I don't mean one of those kind of suppurating, throbbing kind of things. I mean, you have a little spot on your face, and maybe you go in the toilet, you squeeze it, and it's gone. That's it. That's how cancer was for me. Julian's cancer was a little spot on the face of life. If cancer for you is a pimple or a boil, then I wish you all the very best. But for me, it was cool. So back to the cycling. Thanks for watching. See you next time.